saying is I'm shooting what's more than likely 7.62 out of this weapon, and that dude fucking rocking a random 5.56 shooting less shots than me should not kill me faster. I don't care about your game balance. Fuck you. Or not shooting fast. Yeah. Shooting less shots than me. Thus, dealing like he should have done less damage.
I feel like I'm just free firing on them, but I'm not killing anybody.
Everywhere I go, tank. My life is dominated by heavy armor.
Me next.
Wait, they gain nothing. Oh, that's a tank. My dying breath, I get an RPG shot off on them. Because once again, my life is just dominated by heavy armor.
Dude, there was a redeploy beacon on the roof of B for last section.
There's a tank. Oh, he found me. There are 3 engineers on that fucking tank over there. Jesus, that dude just farmed 4 of us. I don't know he's still there and shooting. I'm just trying to res my teammates, man.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I don't like the guys who are always just on top of the point.
Minions have spawned.
No one is promised tomorrow.
How do I remove this guy's building privilege?
It's a great question, Alan. Oh.
Okay, I removed his building privilege, but the tank removed my living privilege.
The road
Oh. Yep. I got fucking noob tubed, bro. Yeah, we're gonna lose this, huh?
Tank is evicting me.
Alright. 3 of them just spawned on the one guy after he shot me.
Well, we're gonna lose
Move
again.
the point.
Yeah, the team won't walk at it. They're all just sitting in that building, losing the point right there, in front of you. Like, walk at the point. Sacrifice your life. Walk at the point.
It's not gonna happen. They're not doing it.
Yeah, I know.
Bye.
Jeez. You know what I mean? Like, it's not real life. If you get shot and die, that's fine.
Mhm.
Do that.
Story is not yet finished.
First
Not at the point.
blood.
Respawn. Forget wait. Yeah.
I thought Azakana were nothing but children's tales. How wrong I was.
This will probably be my last one.
Yeah, likely same.
Wanderer isn't always lost.
An enemy has been slain.
Hey there, Nick.
My honor
What?
left a long time ago.
Fuck! God damn it. I can't believe that I just got out.
Imperially cucked ensemble. What?
Virtue is no more than a lust.
Can't believe this shit. And I'm a fucking low down. No.
Time to fight as the bad guys, you know?
Dying's the easy part.
Slurp.
Alvin, stop playing? Yeah.
No, I'm still here. I'm just loading.
Yeah, he doesn't load it anytime.
Oh, so he's not in our squad?
He will be when he joins.
Oh, it'll boot
Make,
somebody.
make, yeah, no, to make a new squad. Yeah, like that. Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Swords full of company for a long road.
First one on the point. Is it the anti-nade?
An ally has been slain.
Honor is in the heart.
Got flank. Okay.
But
An enemy has been slain.
Kill me. You can try.
Shut down.
It is weak.
only one person on it. Up on point.
I should have
Yeah.
stayed.
I found them there in the apartment stairwell.
God damn it.
You guys found them.
I will not forget who I am.
I'm in a relatively safe-ish location.
I will not die in combat.
Oh no.
One step ahead of the past.
helmets.
No cure for fools.
An enemy has been slain.
Hey, bye, Mr.
Slain an enemy.
Yig.
An ally has been slain.
Oh.
At peace with yourself. You will be. Sleep is for the guiltless. Just look.
An enemy has been slain.
I just wasn't paying attention.
Nothing serious.
Ow. Fuck these niggas. Hi.
Virtue is no more than a honor is in the heart. I will not forget who I am.
Where's Zig? Well, I'm on my way. Don't tell me he flashed over the wall. What?
I thought Azukana were nothing
Get my ritual.
Ally has been
Come on.
slain.
Dying's the easy part. I alone decide my fate. The roads are
Oh my god, man. Not the fucking cannon too, bro. It's over. It's over. My bot lane's dead again.
An ally has been
Again, I mean,
slain.
the second time.
one
I shouldn't
step
be
ahead
angry.
of the
I shouldn't be
past.
angry at all. Fuck that champion. Oh, I guess we're going. Triple for me? Don't mind if I do. Wow, ooh, they still gone. But I was gonna go next.
Sleep is for the guiltless.
My wave. Yeah, no fucking way I'm getting another plate. Ziggs. I wanna kill you.
This blade. Don't start when I'll finish.
Oh, I knew you were gonna fucking be there. Mr. Ziggs. I expected it.
Wanderer is nowhere.
I think I already done my thing. I'm not a physicist, I can't just use it. Oh, wow. I don't think we should start it though. Especially because it's fast.
This story is
Fuck. Twitch inted is crazy. He got jumped by the fucking Russian Kazakhs, bro. That wasn't very smart.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
never could stay in one place.
I wanna know! Assist, you bastard.
My
Oh,
honor
never-
left a long time ago.
They're like rats. They show up at random locations. I don't understand.
You
Fuck, I
rat.
fully juked one of them.
That guy got owned.
I should've just ulted.
Has been destroyed.
Fuck you guys.
He's allowed to just slide the.
And you fucked up
I
your
just-
ultimate, but you still got it.
just-
That's crazy.
I think I just did the equivalent of sliding into my DMs.
Destroyed.
Huh?
The guy wants him so bad.
The road to ruin
Destroyed a turret. An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
There's a guy hiding in the closet under a ladder. Harry Potter. Forgive me, game, for I have not checked my quarters, I suppose.
I have it.
Therefore, I will perish.
Gimme, gimme.
Being shot from the rear.
I have it.
Bye.
this story
Hello.
cannot get finished.
What is up? Hey, Mitchell. Hey, wait, my teammates.
The rats.
Welcome, teammates.
We are the rats. I'm using the MP7. I hate this gun.
An ally has been slain.
Not gonna sugarcoat it, bro. That was not the gun's fault.
Jeff,
Please? It's literally just not letting me.
Brother, I cannot believe you got hit
I have
by
to like hard revive.
This guy's down the hallway, but they're turned around.
good shot. I've been killed.
You picked up and then immediately shot.
You've been
me,
struck
asshole.
by.
Like,
Bullet.
you saw that, right, Alvin? Like, that was so dumb.
Intimidating man
trying.
standing over you with the electric paddles. But to no avail.
fuck.
He threatens to defibrillate me.
Your sleep paralysis demon, but it's a medic.
Real.
I will not
I think I'm just gonna use the really strong overlook as intended, and
Fuck.
huh? You can get up there?
It's a stronger overlook.
Jumped over.
He was too heavy to carry.
Dude, I didn't realize that was an angle.
He's probably watching it. Yeah.
Saw you, George, Jeff.
Oh, I made a horrible mistake.
He ran at me with an MP7 and the dude behind him had a shotgun.
Don't respawn on the thing.
Oh,
Yeah. Are they just camping it?
Yes. We could try doing it at the same time.
Yeah, I already respawned.
Evan?
Sure.
Three. 2, 1, go.
Ah.
God, I fell off the map.
Worked.
Damn, that
You know he's gonna come back.
thing is taking
Yep.
fucking forever, dude.
is a leaf's only purpose.
There's always another.
I didn't hit him.
I've
Nice doing
noticed,
Nice.
Ooh.
I'm right here.
but I'm the goat. Oh, there's a guy across the way. Why was he not doing anything?
I should-
How you doing,
directly
guys?
across from you. Oh my god.
Come on,
I'm
please.
reloading. I'm out of ammo and everything because I used subs.
Oh yeah, you did use up all your ammo and then swap. And then use up all your ammo again.
I was telling Evan earlier, all the firearms I use have substandard shots in the mag.
Well, I'm going for the bat bout again.
Imperially cucked
I
what?
have one in a
What?
I couldn't read it fast enough either.
imperially cooked
That is-
ensemble.
I see.
That's
Is that
suspicious.
just ice?
True.
Huh.
Oh, this is... I just say true without even fucking... It's just a verbal
Processing.
I think they're anti-ice. I think they're saying that ice is cucked.
Holy shit, dude! How am I getting
Oh!
assassinated?
It does spell out ice. Interesting.
Nathan...
We only have 84 bodies.
I thought you were just making the joke.
Ally has been slain.
Biting my tongue almost to the point of bleeding there.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh,
Good point.
Bro, I don't know what
victory
the
is
fuck-
imminent.
I don't know how we're not able to get an engage with the Rumble, bro. This shit is crazy. Rumble fucking
Oh, he's back on the grind.
Diego.
He's on the grind and not streaming? Oh wait, he is streaming. It just didn't work earlier.
Alvin, help.
Wait, it still doesn't work. Oh, there
Alvin,
it is.
save me. Jeffrey, save me.
God, a stream for a game that I can actually understand.
Never could
Bro, you can't understand
TFC?
Battlefield? You fucking...
What I can't understand is why people play it.
Okay, you know
It's just casual fun. It's like old Halo back in the day.
Yeah, the problem is I'm old. Can't play FPS.
You hate fun.
Oh, I hate missing all my shots.
Get good.
True.
Don't miss. Stupid.
But I'm 100 in aiming years.
Nope.
That is true.
Get better.
I have nerve damage, but the nerve is my brain.
What? Okay, I just had the same bug that Jeff got earlier. Where, like, literally just cannot revive.
Honor is in the heart.
Yep. I'm on point. But barely.
We have to ask ourselves why sometimes people are holding angles they are. I'm not taking this.
Ooh, this is a really good thresh hook.
What the fuck?
That's crazy.
It still hit the fucking Viego.
Yeah, 24 players on our team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7,
22.
8.
That fight would have gotten way better if they didn't get
Are
4-man
standing
fucking
somewhere
Yoni knocked out.
and not
Forward
making
three.
forward motion.
What do you mean?
Yeah, that was pretty bad.
Yeah, Jeff is really getting the push BR shooting back of head.
You have to play Imperial Guard by chance, Jeffrey. Yeah, it's close.
Guys, fucking troll. What is this Twitch doing?
An enemy has been slain.
Can one of you guys be out of combat for like 3 seconds?
I can try. Nope.
I'm being sniped by people who shouldn't even be here.
Thanks.
I'm currently safe, but someone's watching these
Nope,
stairs.
my
Yep.
I heard him too. It's doomed.
It's a little difficult.
Game's over.
You guys get your 5v4 for the next like 5 seconds since Twitch is here.
People see the numbers ticking down and get scared to push the point that gives them more numbers or a victory. I think that's actually like the mentality that happens.
An ally has been slain.
Ooh, I got incendiary grenades. Pog. Nice, and I got my infrared.
How do you unlock the incense?
Rank 28. And
I generally agree with Rumble that like how do you lose the 5v4, but also he just dropped the red carpet like at a bad angle the moment the Twitch arrived.
They're ill.
Yeah.
Bot lane is fucking. At least.
Dude, everything is still closed tomorrow, except for... Actually, never mind. Prince William County Schools changed to closing.
Oh, everything's been open here since Tuesday.
Well, you guys are
it was
Pittsburgh.
really quick. It was weird. I saw it on the.
That's a pretty.
I mean, in New Jersey, it's just legal to kill people on the roads. Like,
Oh, true.
you mean based Jersey?
real.
I will follow this path until the end.
Need this thermal scope. I like the sound of that. Then
Is the thermal scope still giga busted? Like I was seeing a bunch of Reddit posts about when the game was brand new.
probably.
Yes.
I don't think they've made a single change to this game other than fixing XP farms.
Thermals are fucking nuts.
Yeah, I deadass think the only thing that they did was fucking make it so you can't XP farm anymore.
That's
Classic. I think you guys should all run head first at the Baron.
This story is not yet finished.
Surely there's no Yone Giga Scoop. Whoa.
Enemy double kill. Enemy triple kill.
There's a
Okay,
stand
so this
right in
gun's
front
just
of the
it's
fucking thrush
pretty much
gun.
always 4 shots to kill unless I'm point blank. But it's actually lying to me when it says that I can kill at point blank because like in so I hit a guy with 5 earlier and he outgunned me with an AR. I'll go fuck myself. There's the
Many
reason
such
why.
cases.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Also, if you want to hit an enemy while hip firing with this thing, you just have to aim slightly off center to them. And
Oh, I hate that.
right, but if you aim central, you actually just draw around them.
Wanderer isn't always lost.
I should just go next, honestly.
Also, the bloom is fucking insane.
The what's called weapon spread is actually super dictated by on what grip you have.
Things never
Really?
Yeah, because if you have the grips that increase spread if you're moving, it's a ton. I don't use the grips that do that.
Yeah, I'm using
my honor left alone.
fucking grip pod. But it should only be for ADS, just in general.
Just in general, the grips are for everything,
That's dumb.
or at least probably isn't. I think LMGs just have high spread and straight
Yeah,
up.
they do. And it's for no reason too, on God, because this is a fucking M4 platform. Like you can tell by looking at it, this is just an M4 with a long barrel. Chambered in
Hey.
7.62.
I must
I'm
go.
over you.
Good
See ya.
There's not much recoil on this thing.
And what?
The DRS, the one you're
Yeah, no, it's Bloom I'm talking about.
the hipfire.
Yeah, just Bloom in general.
Oh
It's
yeah,
just
the hipfire
spread.
is
The high
they hit-
bloom is to indicate to you that this was made by the lowest bidder and the barrel just sucks ass.
Yeah, maybe. Honestly. No, but
You-
yeah, like all LMGs got turbo nerfed in this game compared to every other Battlefield game.
Hmm.
Which I hate because I only liked playing support with an LMG and just firing down an alley. So like Bloom is always was always high on LMGs, but it was never this high. And then what's it called? What suppression used to do was suppression used to
Head hurts.
make it so
Playing this game.
like it used to increase the bloom of other players, right? It made or not just the bloom, but it
Yeah,
decreased the
I'm vaguely
accuracy,
familiar, yeah.
right, of other players. So the idea was if I'm suppressing my enemy, they're not going to stand there in the middle of my hail of bullets and be able to get a clean shot off because
Mhm.
they're worried about getting shot. Right? Makes sense. Right? And in fact, realistically, that's also how it functions in real life. Right? If you are
Yeah.
getting a fuckload of bullets shot at you, you're not going to be able to stand there and get a clean shot off. You're just not.
Yeah. But in video games, people actually don't fear death. They can
Right.
just.
So you make it so their shots are less accurate when they're getting fucking hailed on.
Yeah.
Right. What they did in this game was they removed that entire feature. So now if I'm
Fuck no.
fucking licking
You're out of
a
your goddamn
fucking
mind.
60 rounds down at a sniper that are landing directly in front of him,
Mhm.
he can stand there, hold his breath, and just scoop my head off. For free. No recourse.
Upgraded every single person to a super soldier that does not fear death.
Right. And then, so what it does now is you can't spawn on somebody who's being suppressed. Right? It just calls him. It just
That's
says
probably
combat.
good because that's would be stupid.
Right. And then
Why did this?
you heal at a slower rate when you're suppressed.
Hmm.
So it practically does nothing.
Yeah, that's kind of silly.
Because the you can't spawn on me, I'm suppressed, also doesn't stop somebody from dumping a respawn beacon right behind themselves.
Ooh, I'm gonna do it. Why would you think I want to switch with you after I... Actually, T did pick, but... Man, that's fucking irritating.
Garen mid, Garen mid, Garen mid, Garen mid.
Kill yourself.
Do it. Twisted Fate.
Fear the assassin with no master.
Oh, it's the assassin with no master.
Ooh, I'd fear that. Nasusi Yuri Yitsuo.
Boys, I'm gonna riverbed.
See ya.
Bye.
But yeah, basically they ruined the way I like to play the game, which is my own personal biggest contention with the game. I think the overall actual big problem with the game is the maps. Right, like if I could change one thing about the game, I'd make LMGs better. But I can't. But if I could join a movement of things that they need to fix about the game, it would be fix the maps. But it's EA, so they actually just like fucking like blacklist anybody who talks about their game.
Yeah.
And then any idea that the community has that does slip through somehow gets immediately shut down on top of that.
Alright, to get some bullshit.
EA genuinely is like among the most productized AAA games out there.
Oh man,
You
I
are-
really
oh,
shouldn't
yeah,
have guessed
yeah,
that.
Like
right.
they don't make video
Now I
games
have to
like
play
a
call
game
against
studio.
Syndra.
They
I
just
love what I
they
do.
make
My enemies
Yeah, they
won't.
just
You
print
want
something.
me?
corporate slop.
Yeah.
It just happens to be a video game. They make focus group tested like advertising campaigns, except it's a video game.
Can't stop what's
Now
coming.
this shit's gonna suck.
Oh, don't you wish you were
You
Garen?
may want to rethink
No.
this little encounter.
Oh,
Really? Because if you were Garen, you could sprint it with Q.
plus you could hold the world up.
Dude, that's true.
I could do this all day.
Kali's not strong enough for that.
Actions have consequences.
Oops, looks like you're out of energy. You better catch your breath. No Tear of the Goddess?
Yep, they make a change where Akali just can't recover energy and then she's a worthless champion and Syndra can pick her up with W and throw her off the rift.
Did you play against
I feel like
old
Yumi
Akali,
should be able to
Mitchell?
get picked up.
Like when you could hide from towers with Shroud.
Well, no,
No,
actually.
no, back when she was like a full hybrid champion.
Yeah.
About the killing.
It had like a
It's about
completely different
boosting
kit.
the
Gunblade.
Yeah.
Yeah, back when she had 3 dashes, like,
I
onto her.
played against her, but I wasn't sentient yet. Like,
Yeah,
I didn't know what
that's
League of
fair.
Legends was.
If there's
I barely
That
was
was-
too. Uh,
That was back, like, that was at my level of development when I would just get face rolled by Master Yi and not understand what happened.
real.
Now I get face rolled by Yi and I know what happened.
That's also real.
The old ways just don't work.
Fuck.
That's tough, but that's what Syndra does.
That's this lane.
It's kind of Syndra into like any melee.
The words on their tombstones will
Yep.
be my
Maybe not
new
Zed.
Or
mantras.
Yasuo.
Yeah,
I
I
already
guess you
know
could
what
win that.
happened. I
Enemy
don't
Yasuo
need
got
to
first
back.
blood.
This dude really is trying to
No
do
one tells
that.
me what to
That's
do.
crazy
Not
work.
anymore.
Gotta love first strike. Actually, isn't Omega Cancer.
They're nerfing cashback.
I am my own
That's not
master.
the one I want nerfed, man.
I don't know if first strike is getting changes.
An enemy has been slain.
Nice health bar. It would be a shame if you got hit by everything and lost it all.
It's actually so stupid that, like, how many times you're allowed to get hit and then fucking Thorin's shield is just like, eh.
Thorn shield, bone plating, fleet footwork, bro. I'm super invested.
Yeah.
Cause I knew I was playing against Syndra, so I was like, ain't no fucking way I'm gonna take some bullshit like fucking electrocute and just eat shit.
Yeah.
There are over 300 pressure points in the human body. And that's enough. Now,
Nice job. That was an insane overcommand.
Yeah, that was legitimately disgusting on Shaco's part.
wars are messy. My kills are clean.
Pretty much that exact video is what comes to mind anytime I hear people say that energy is a bigger constraint than mana.
You're done.
I just told them that we should switch to nuclear.
True.
Real.
I was gonna say, George, you might want to be careful. You're gonna get fucking ulted the second she drops an orb. Unblade. We're so back.
Yep, that's real.
Gunblade doesn't have the point and click zap anymore, right?
It does.
It does.
Brought it back in full form.
Yep.
Yep, old Gunblade. It's back. baby.
Oh, I hate that. Gunblade was my most hated item before Bork.
Restraint's not really
An
my
enemy
thing.
has been slain.
I never had a problem with Will of the Ancients, bro. I was like
An enemy has been
30%
slain.
spell vamp or something. The AP Bloodthirster.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah, but it didn't zap me when I was supposed to be out of range of melee champs.
How about I just end this?
I
better
miss,
now.
I miss Prowler's Claw, dude. That was a good and healthy item for the game.
It's even better now.
Everybody remember how great and fun it was to play with Prowler's Claw in the game?
Let them see me. They can't stop
I
me.
do,
I miss
but
what's it called? Warlord's Bloodlust, which was healing on crit.
Oh yeah.
That one was great.
I mean, what we really need back is the
Fucking
real
Keystone
Threadbreaker.
Mastery, excuse me.
Goddamn right. You're
They
talking
can't
about
stop
They should bring back
No.
Banner of
Was
Command.
Was that a Keystone Mastery? I think
That
it
was a
that.
Keystone Mastery, George.
What was?
Dude, that
Fucking Warlord's
what's it called?
Bloodlust.
Thunderlords.
Decree!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, they should bring back
Everyone's got a
Banner of
weakness.
Command.
That's
Bring back Woda if you're real, or Sword of the Occult, bro. We've been asking for years.
Bring
But
back
low-key, it might
Revive.
be cancer.
Dude, Sword of the Occult would make Warwick viable.
Okay, but you should be disregarded.
I'm literally right, though.
And I sure love playing against Syndra.
Yeah, just walk out.
Man,
You have
it's
fucking
such an
AP strong early game junglers get to have Magi's. Why can't I have Sword of the Occult?
or masters.
No.
I don't actually know what the stat line was on Sword of the Occult off the top of my head.
I think it was 20 per stack.
But is the base just like
You will
pure
not stop
AD?
me.
Yeah, okay, 10 AD is
Yeah.
the only thing on the base. And then it's 5 bonus attack damage per stack. It starts with 5 stacks upon purchase, gains 2 per kill, 1 per assist, and loses half on death. And at max stacks grants 20% bonus attack speed. That's so stupid.
You can never have
Fantastic.
too many kunai.
Yeah, that's a pretty
Yeah, that's
crazy.
exactly what I was thinking about.
I'm not
Just
here to make friends.
Blitzcrank.
The only rule that matters.
But yeah, I'm sure I could figure out a way to work an extra 110 AD into my Warwick build and be happy about it.
Probably won't movement speed. Gets the wave top.
No, it's
I'm
If you look
telling you
dangerous,
guys,
you
it
better
doesn't
be
happen
dangerous.
often, but there are games, I swear to God, where the best Warwick item is actually Magi's.
I mean, yeah, he is it.
He has AP scaling that like legitimately matters in terms of his passive damage, which increases healing, and his Q damage, which increases healing, and he loves 10% movement speed from 10 stacks.
I just
Right.
speed things up.
Enemy double kill.
And also he hates
Great.
his teammates.
I love to hear that.
You know what? Fine, let's just hold on Shaco. Doesn't fucking matter. Ooh.
That's fine. I forgot how long.
Bye.
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 Jesus Christ, bro. I use my ult once and it's on cooldown for the next fucking year.
Thank
Yeah, it's
Christ.
because your ult's insane.
I don't
Yeah.
know what you're talking about.
Cold steel and
Mhm.
a target are all I need.
It said, Akali, a champion with 2 dashes. Give it 2 more.
Has been slain.
If only Akali could build old Stridebreaker.
She can build Proto Belt.
True.
Disappear.
We need an item that gives you Ken and ulti anytime you ult.
Holy true. Low-key thinking about going Merc Dreads. Oh my god, never mind, that's a 5-in-1 Renekton.
It's the Crocodile Show.
It's better for everyone.
Fantastic.
And 2 more are on Shaco, right?
Yep, but he's AP.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I still kind of want Merc Dreads. How is he a higher level?
My enemies won't.
I think it's literally just because you're pushed in slightly. I thought dodging Syndra Q was annoying before she had 2 of them. I find it funny how far you can drag minions in mid lane. The side lane minions feel like they won't go that far, like they run back faster.
they won't.
But the mid lane minions, they want to hide, go to the raptor pit or something. Like,
Well, it's because I'm pretty sure mid lane goes to those bushes, like it's coded to the bushes, right?
Yeah, I think so.
While side lanes are coded to the edges of the bushes.
yeah, side lanes go to like the curve that the lane should follow, like not even to the blue of the river.
Yeah.
I missed the shade though. I missed.
Wow, that's depressing.
What?
Yeah.
No.
I do my fucking.
What you need to do is you need all that thinking for.
Dude, I cannot believe it didn't fucking kill it with my execute. Oh my god. Why am I
No, I was talking about on the bottom of the map though, right? Like those 3 bushes. Right, it goes to like the very edge, like half of an ADC width into those bushes. Which is really troll for the bot lane quest, by the way. If you go and you sit in the bushes and you're not on the very edge of the bush, you don't get as much.
Oh, that's the same bug as in top lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucked it up on both sides. The alcove is not a part of the rift, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it's not part of your lane. That's what it is.
Yeah, but also nothing ever happens in it, so it might as well not be on the rift.
Yeah, true.
I think they should add more stuff up there to make the map a full square.
Well, I think that.
I think it'd be fun.
Like add like just like a fucking like an XP camp up there.
Yeah, add a camp that like doesn't matter if you have a jungle item for it, and then laners can finally understand that no, actually, if the camp is up, you have to take it. It's not just gonna sit there. I mean, it is, but you're still losing XP by not taking it.
The old ways just don't work.
It would lead to like a really weird lane dynamic of fighting for the wave or fighting for the camp. And honestly though, like, so Smite has XP camp on the side, and it is like ridiculous as far as snowballing is concerned, because
Oh, I'm sure.
right, my early game champion shoves you in, then I go take the camp, and then on the other side, like where River would be,
Hello there.
there's a fucking what's that shit called? I don't know. It's like a little like mini buff that you get for your team. It gives like I think it gives like a small amount of gold, and then for like the next minute, an extra like 4 mana regen under the turret.
Okay.
Which is a decent chunk for Smite. Like the numbers are a lot lower.
Yeah.
Hey, look.
So it's like it's beneficial to get that. Right? Like, it just helps your whole team, and it's only in the top or the solo lane. That's the only thing that gets it. And so it's like, you know, you shove them in one time and you go collect an XP camp. You shove them in again, go buff your whole team, and all of a sudden the fucking, you know, like that just hurts.
Yeah.
Well,
Bro. I'm out of there. Is what I am.
give her another
That
dash.
shit was after.
You should buy a
Two
Protobelt.
back-to-back fucking boxes into exhaust, man.
Fucking
Oh my
disgusting.
god.
Fucking death. I can't go any fucking offense anything because these motherfuckers are.
Yep.
Tank Kali, dude.
Words that would get me banned if I said them in League of Legends. What the fuck?
It's not the killing I'm about. It's the cause.
Hey, look, money.
Deathly I travel. Swiftly you die.
An
Should have
enemy
thanked
has
Jarvan
been
for the leash
slain.
there.
This won't take long.
Anytime you suggest anything, is like a good remind me why you are in the rank that you are.
Hey, I don't do those things. I'm just telling you to do those things.
It's like a real fucking.
You do them, bro. Bob, God.
I love Shaco's ability to turn a 2v1 into a 3v1 where you're not allowed to kill one of them.
Well, you're not allowed to kill one of them, but I'm not gonna tell you who.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't think that Riot could really add an early game XP camp like that to the side lanes without royally screwing up the balance of the game.
Yeah.
But I think that
Yeah,
they
just
can
like
put just a little bit more space back there,
Ooh,
and
this
then
is
like
trolling.
some mid-game something or other. Probably not a major
I think-
objective, but a camp.
I think they could add like
The problem is I don't know where the fucking box is.
Can't stop me.
I think if they added like a plant back there, that would be okay. Like you can just put a plant in the back. I don't know what plant you'd put back there.
There's already a
Oh my god, he lives.
Double kill.
blast going back there on Infernal map,
Yeah.
so they
I
could
feel like a
put
I feel like a
a.
blast like kind of stuff.
Oh yeah,
put
it's
like
a
a
stupid blast gun. Yeah, you could put a health plant on Ocean map, and you could put a vision plant on Cloud map. Or you could put a vision plant on Chemtech and a like speed aura like goes in the jungle on Cloud Soul back there.
Oh, you know what would be cool? Expand it on Mountain.
There you go. But honestly, the thing that I've most
Just warming up.
wanted to see like added to League in terms of just a thing for them to try out like genuinely are minor objectives that don't give the team that takes them gold, but instead give the person that takes them a component.
Run.
Not like random,
What
you know, like
the
this is
fuck?
the longsword camp.
Hell no.
Yeah, it sounds
So
like
there's,
ass.
like,
This is why you should be allowed balance.
extra level of complexity. Dude, this would be better than the 200 years, motherfuckers.
Well, the reason I say it sounds like ass is because that sounds like, all right, sweet, let's feed this camp to my ADC and my support took it.
Yep.
Thank you, Morgana. You're gonna do great things with that longsword. I can already see myself getting mad about it.
Yeah, it would be great skill expression. But in particular, I think it would be interesting skill expression because only the jungler has the ability to like just smite for camp control. So if you want to give it to anybody other than the jungler, which you know realistically you always want to give it to somebody other than the jungler, you have to like actually control the area. You know.
Yeah, that's true.
Your team has
I also think it would be funny because it adds a little bit of like interesting gambling aspect to purchases before it, because if you fill your whole inventory up, then you know you can contest it to deny, but like you wouldn't get anything if you take it. So do you leave an empty slot knowing that you're gonna hopefully get a longsword from it?
No, then it just combines the extra long swords into more things.
I don't know if there's a fair way to do that.
Bro, this is sounding more and more like TFT.
I guess I don't know.
It combines the
you
two
could get
long
pretty
swords into a
fucked up
death
with
blade.
it, where it's like if you have only one longsword and no space, it upgrades it to Executioner's Calling. If you have 2 longswords already and no space, it goes to like Caulfield's or maybe Serrated Dirk, depending on your champion or something. Yeah, dude, we could get it fucked up.
Yeah, dude. We can make this terrible.
Or, you know, the other option is that it doesn't give you a longsword. It gives you a component that can't be purchased. So it's
Yeah,
like a
that'd
permanent
fucking
lockout
awesome.
of an item, and that way when your Morgana takes it, it's like, oh fuck, now Morgana has to build Sword of the Occult.
I'm gonna eat you.
Restraints not.
It's unsellable.
Yep.
It's an unsellable item.
Wait, I mind controlled him? What?
Only the
Why'd
jungler
you
can
do
sell
that?
the item, making jungle viable again.
Well, it's not quite
What?
that
It
brutal.
was the real
You
one?
can sell it, but only no. It just went back to Shaco. The real Shaco got far enough away that he teleported the clone to him.
I do a little bit of trolling. Oh. It's okay though, we mind controlled the other guy.
That's a classic Shaco trick. If you ever see like the montages where you already have ult down, so they know that your ult is not available, and they forget that they didn't ever actually kill the clone, and you queue forwards and then walk out of range of the clone so it blinks to you, and they think that that's you coming out of stealth.
Mm-hmm.
But it's actually the clone, and then, you know,
They can't stop me.
you hide in a bush while they wail on your clone, and hilarity ensues. You can do it to less effect by, like, ganking people with Daisy or Tibbers.
They could try.
Oh, that's a pretty good angle. Just kidding. Get up with that.
An ally has been slain.
I can't believe that was
Dude, it's actually so crazy how, like, when I watch Akali, all of your damage, like, it makes sense where it comes from. It seems reasonably balanced. It's like you can't just one-shot. Whenever I play against an Akali, I swear to God they just face roll and literally do 6,000 damage to me in a quarter of a second.
Has been destroyed.
Oh, you're gonna
Oh god, I didn't hit the thing! Ah!
I don't think your Blitzcrank should have kept forcing that, to be honest.
Yeah. Both of us are fucking trolling. I keep forgetting to use the gunblade after to fuck. I don't even know if there's an up button, but it might have been.
I didn't look. Does it still slow?
Yeah.
For, yeah, 1.5 seconds? Yeah, that probably would have helped. I guess slowing doesn't really stop him from slash and dashing on you, though. Is it slash and dash? Slip and slide.
I got a pack full of trouble and
Renekton. Sorry, slice and dice. I wonder why this one's named Slice and Dice, but Playful Trickster is named Playful / Trickster.
I think it is named that, but
I mean,
Slice.
per the wiki, it's named Slice and Dice.
yeah. But I don't know. It's a little weird.
right? When you name it slice slash dice, use slice first, and then if you hit somebody, you are allowed to use dice.
Correct. That is how it works, I'm pretty sure. Oh my
Yeah.
god. Why?
To save you.
Yeah, you're not dead now.
Yep. Gunblade. Oh wow. Yeah, he gets that.
Sick champion.
Dude, it's obnoxious the way that Slice and Dice works because it's clearly intended that it's like you can't just use it as a dash to get out, like you have to fight to get the second cast of it. But in practice, the hitbox is just so big that, like even when you're running, you just always hit them with it.
Stop it.
Yeah.
There's another one like that. What am I thinking?
Why does this game look like my games, but with just better micro?
Macro doesn't improve until you get past LEC.
Ah.
Okay, that one was messy.
Also because you're partly delusional.
Got him.
No, I mean it does kind of, right? Like you got one Fed player on your team and everybody else is just, you know, doing whatever. Nobody CS is great.
Along for the ride.
It's a sus ass game.
I mean, the thing about CS, so I've never been a fan of the whole like, you should get this much CS in this rank, because getting 9.8 CS per minute in bronze or whatever does not at all prove that you can do that in Grandmaster.
Oh yeah, right. But getting 9.8 CS in bronze probably means that you can get, you know, 9.2 in gold, right? Like,
This is a reckoning.
Probably, but getting CS is part of two different, it's a factor of two different skills, one of which doesn't change with rank and one of which changes a lot with rank. So if you're really good at getting high CS because you find opportunities to side lane very effectively, like, but you don't actually have good CSing micro to like play against people,
yeah,
then your CS will plummet when you play against people that actually know how to deny CS.
right, yes.
And I say that specifically thinking about some people from my ranked games who flamed about CS numbers, and it's like, you know, yes, you found the opportunity to side lane, but you just can't do it, so stop trying. Come over here and team fight, because the only way we can win this game is by coin flipping.
See,
That's actually oh, that sucks. Oh, he gets it. Oh, he's
It's
so
called-
screwed, Syndra.
I have this problem in my rank though, which is there's no objective on the map, and there's no reason to like be fighting like at their blue buff right now. While I'm pushing down, you know, I'm pushing down bot lane, you know, about to like start getting their second turret. Like we shouldn't be committing a 4v5.
Yeah. Oh no, there's like a, I don't even know how people learn it, but there's just this like implied hierarchy where it's, okay, is it past 20 minutes? Is Baron up? Right click on Baron Pit, 5v5. If not, is Dragon up? Right click on Dragon Pit, fight 5v5. If
Right.
not, which buff is up that has the most people near it? Go to that quadrant, we're gonna fight near the buff. If no buffs are up, go to Gromp first, then Wolves, or go to Raptors first, then Krugs. We're gonna 5v5 for the fucking camp. And if we can't coalesce around any of those, it's the classic, just go mid lane.
Yeah, just you walk down the mid lane. Yeah, no, it literally is true.
Where the fuck is my smoke screen, man?
Yeah, no, whole fucking auto attack speed. Jesus, Lucian.
No, that was his ult.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but like,
Oh.
auto attack speed.
Oh, is that real?
Oh, brother.
No, it was fake.
Yeah, that's fake as fuck.
No,
Well, that's it, right? 18 seconds, it's just super minions.
but yeah, I feel like that specific reason is why I lose most of my games. When I do lose, is that my team is fighting and they shouldn't be, because we should be playing for a late game where we can coin flip a fight if we really have to at the end of the game.
Yeah.
But there's no reason to coin flip it at 23 minutes when I'm trying to finish my IE. Right, like,
Man, they suck.
Yeah,
like
well, it's
for
just
example, like an example of this is like Dragon respawning in 20 seconds, right?
Chaos.
I just took the mid tower. I had 2,200 gold in my pocket. I can back and buy IE.
Oh, great. I got a recon skin. Fuck.
So I'm backing. My Blitzcrank is like pinging the fuck out of me and types stay, and I just finished my back, right? Right, and then he types, "That's why you are the rank that you are," and then walks into, right, my team fucking starts the dragon, gets engaged on by all 5 enemy champions, and 2 of them die. Right? So they didn't need to do that at all. They could have just waited for me to get back. Right?
Dragon's also a gigabait objective sometimes. Because,
Right,
like,
yeah, no,
if you
we
have
had
3 or they have 3, fight for Dragon. But if you're each
Right.
at 1 and it's 26 minutes, nobody's getting soul. Stop
Right,
thinking
like,
about the Dragon.
I think we had 2 and they had none. Right?
Yeah,
It was
I
just
mean-
like the dragon had gotten forgotten about for a long time.
Yeah.
And yeah, so they go and they die. Blitzcrank dies. Fucking, I show up, get a quadra kill, and walk away. Because now I have damage. Right now I have my IE. I have 3 items.
Yeah.
And of course, then I go into my chat and I click a question mark. But, because like, fuck you, right? Like, what do you know?
Yeah. I see the other side of it sometimes though, where it's like, okay, I have a 2 and 6 Twitch who maybe does have a really good buy-in base, like maybe he's about to finish IE, but I also have a 802 Volley Bear who's just a menace, and then like a 14-1-6 Victor in the mid lane. It's like, I'm sorry, Twitch, I need you to just throw your W. That's your whole contribution to the fight.
Yeah, right. Like,
But I
you
do
gotta
need
be
you to do
worthless
it.
no matter what.
I need you to run straight forward, throw your W, and then absorb 4 to 5 skill shots, and we will just win the game.
Playing ADC, you can absorb 2 skill shots and then you're dead.
Oh, well, when I say absorb, I mean that they get thrown at you.
fucking
You're
awful.
dead after the first 2 connect, but the others are already like en route to your corpse.
Yeah, it's true, I guess.
Because at least at my ranks, nobody has any concept of like overkill.
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah, mine either. But at my rank, they have no concept of like even like a target priority.
Yeah.
Right? Like I can't count the amount of times that like my teammate will be chasing around the fucking ulted Mundo
Yeah.
and walk like directly past an MF to do that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, like Jax, like maybe you should hit the fucking misfortune that's auto attacking you, and then they die to her, right? Because they just ignored her.
That's exactly the thinking with sending Twitch in as the live bait, is that people just see, oh, it's admiring people know that you
Kill the AD.
but they don't know that you have to kill Victor. So it's just like,
Right.
oh no, it's the enemy hyper carry ADC. We have to dump all of our spells on him, and then, you know,
Yep.
Chaos Storm plus 1,000 Pierced Bear.
Yeah.
Woe be upon
The
you.
sword's poor company for a long road.
Minions have spawned.
I'm also just extremely sensitive to, like, I play Warwick, I fall off at 15 minutes. If we have an advantage and my team doesn't want to press it, I just crash out.
Yeah.
Follow
Yeah,
the
that's fair.
wind.
I mean-
noticed.
And in
Yeah, like-
particular, like, it doesn't matter if the ADC isn't going to stick around sometimes. If the support's still there, I want to 2v2. And if I ping to go in, and Nautilus doesn't fucking go in because they're like, oh, but my AD carry's not here, how is my 3-0 Warwick going to, like, get these kills?
Nothing serious.
Yes.
Do it,
Yeah,
man.
I agree with you 100% there. Like I play Zeri, right? Like, I am a late game champion. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
my mid game is okay once I get Runons.
Yeah,
But until I have IE, I'm
Place.
basically a wet noodle, right?
yeah.
And that's third item. That's why you take Runon second, so you can farm the fuck out of everything.
Yeah.
And so it's like,
Yeah, 100%.
you know, if it's
One step
15 minutes and I can back and buy Runons, I'm gonna back and buy Runon. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, fair enough.
Look at that.
It's just like, if we hit, you know, 12 minutes or so, and I don't have any kills on Warwick, the game is over, basically.
I feel like if you're running Warwick and you're getting no kills, there's exactly one strat that you do, and it's actually, I feel like it's kind of dependent. This is gonna sound ridiculous, and it's because it is, but it depends on who your actual carry is. If it's like a Victor or, you know, like a Vex, you know, like a mage, magic damage, you're gonna buy Malignance, and then you're gonna build full tank. Right? Now, if it's an AD carry,
road to ruin is
right,
shorter than you think.
you are instead probably just gonna buy what's the physical
It's
ult reduction? Yeah,
it's
you're gonna buy that item.
fucking Black Cleaver.
No, not Black Cleaver.
I will follow
Last
this
whisper.
path until the end.
No, the fucking lethality item that reduces your ultimate cooldown.
Oh, fucking, I literally build this.
Oh. Axiom Arc.
Yeah, you're just gonna you're literally just gonna build an Axiom Arc and just sit there and be a fucking CC bot so your carry can kill things. And this sounds like a ridiculous idea, but I think it would
Depends on the
actually
exact
low-key
enemy comp.
work. Yeah, right.
If they have Pantheon, for example, as a support, then I just can't do that because Pantheon stuns me out.
Yeah, right.
In that case, I would look for something like Frozen Heart.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, if they don't have like a
Yeah, like Frozen Heart
point and
random.
click stun, because roots don't knock me off.
Right. It's just hard CC, right?
Yeah, it's only stuns, knockups.
Stasis.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Actually, I don't know how that works. If I get stasis but my target doesn't, I've never.
It's a channel. It's just gonna stop your channel.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know if I've ever seen that actually happen in game.
That's not where I'm
Yeah, I mean, I usually, if I can't do a lot of damage, I just default to. I always take Stridebreaker because
He's a leaf
I fucking hate Bork first. I just hate Bork in general. I'm gonna go Bork if I'm into like really health stacking teams.
Yeah.
Strikebreaker's a lot more useful to the team, and then I usually just, I can't be strong this game.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go
I messed up my intro.
Sterix or Jack
They can
Show
do that.
or just pure armor.
Fuck you.
Piracy be upon ye. Why didn't Kennen stun him out of the ulti animation? Report.
My honor left a long time ago.
Is Black Cleaver viable? Does Stridebreaker apply Black Cleaver?
Hmm?
Killing
Like,
spree.
I don't believe it would.
in the event that I'm playing Warwick and I'm behind in such a way that I can't directly deal damage myself, and I can't just like look to be an ulti bot because of, you know, Pantheon Twisted Fate Skarner on the enemy team. And like my only Fed member is Twitch.
Wait, what?
I'm just wondering.
I was watching.
I'm just wondering out loud about the viability of Black Cleaver in disadvantaged scenarios for Warwick.
I mean, did you ult reply it?
I assume so. My ult is 3 hits.
Yeah, it applies like it applies fucking
Mine's the easy part.
team, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it should apply Black Cleaver. Yeah, I don't think that it would be that bad. Like, just as straight up like, cool, here's some armor reduction for somebody who can actually kill it. And it does make you somewhat tankier,
Man, that's tempting.
you know.
Yeah, I did see it there.
Yeah. I'm also now wondering,
This blade
so, you know Bloodletter's Curse?
Ew.
Yeah.
Bloodletter's Curse, the text says, dealing magic damage to an enemy champion with a champion ability applies a stack of Vile Decay. Warwick's passive does magic damage on hit.
one step ahead of the pack.
Yes.
Does that mean that I can literally just instantly stack that with auto Q is also magic damage? Auto, that's 4 stacks, that's 30% MR reduction?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
That's also kind of gross if I have a
Yeah.
heavy magic damage dealer.
And then you can still build Abyssal Mask and make it even more cancer.
Shut down.
Sleep is for the guilty.
What is Abyssal Mask? It's the called Unmake or Unmake. Cursed my champions for 12% decreased MR. No.
Yeah, so you can do a total
Curse them for 12% increased magic damage from all sources, which is slightly different than shredding MR.
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah. It gets better the less MR they have.
Yeah.
Which, if your carry is a mage, would probably be a good little combo to do then, right?
Yeah,
Use the magic
it would
damage
be.
by amount, and then increase theirs.
Yeah. I wonder what order things like that apply. So I hit them. They're Vile Cursed for minus 30% MR. Surely that is a percent MR shred that applies before my mage's
12%
flat
bonus. Yes.
MR pen. And then
Yeah,
the
because-
12%, it doesn't matter what order that gets applied, because that's just a flat 12%.
Yeah, because like the thing is like that's being applied, to them directly currently, right? Like it's a pre-existing condition by the time the mage hits them.
Yeah, exactly, which is why it's not covered by Medicare.
Right. But as long as you don't tell the doctors about it, it's It is claimable as disability in the military.
There you go.
As long as you didn't tell the doctor before you joined.
Yeah, makes sense. That's a good trick.
It's all about provability.
Yeah, this makes me think that I need to spice up my builds when losing on Warwick. I default to like selfish tank items, right?
Yeah.
Chronic into heavy MR so that I just can tank longer. But maybe, yeah, maybe I should be looking more for like buff my carries magic damage or physical damage.
I should have just walked forward and queued, bro. Oh, fucking hell.
I'm not so convinced about the physical damage because it feels pretty hard to get 6 autos off to get full stacks
Full
on.
black user.
But
I don't even know if you need the full stacks on it though. Really. Because like your 80 carry should already have like a flat 40%.
true.
Right. Or at least 30. Right. It's gonna be at least 30%. So
Yeah.
you know, at a later
Well,
point.
the other thing that's kind of bouncing around my head is giving my 80 carry more damage doesn't always help,
That's true.
right? Like sometimes it's better to give my 80 carry more survivability by building like Frozen Heart, but giving my mage more damage might be make or break between a 1 round.
Yeah, right. See,
Right,
my
like-
thought process for the 80 carry and why I was saying to go fucking whatever that fucking item is.
Axiom Mark.
Yeah, the reason I was saying to go Axiom Mark is because, right, like your ultimate is just survivability for the 80 carry, right?
That's true.
Right.
Or-
It's just like,
that's
oh,
a
he's
very-
gonna go ultimate.
Conditionally true if there's only one like major problem. Right?
Yeah.
Like if it fed Kha'Zix or something, then yeah, Axiom Mark.
Right, but you know, the thing is, though, it's like, you know, let's say they have a Jax and a Kha'Zix, right, that are both just gonna fucking dumpster on your 80 carry if they get on them.
Yeah.
There's no way, like in that case, like fucking Frozen Heart isn't saving your 80 carry either. You know,
Dying's the easy part.
That's true.
it's just,
Yeah.
you know, they're gonna get fucking 3 shot by Jax or 1 shot by Kha'Zix.
Well, yeah, Frozen Heart's not a good example into Kha'Zix because he doesn't even need the autos. He just uses Q.
Right.
Um,
But you get what I'm saying. You know, it's
Yeah.
like, you know, or like an Echo or fucking, you know, all the assassins are just like 1 round of abilities. It's just a mage that gets on top of you, basically.
yeah.
But
if you can prevent them from even getting their 1 round with something like a slow, like Randuin's.
yeah, I was gonna say Randuin's might not be bad, and then that's
slows
also
nearby
a
enemies
very
by
good online.
70%. Yeah. Or the other slightly greedier one is Iceborne Gauntlet. I don't like IDG though.
Yeah.
I think I'm just bad at using it, but like,
I only build Iceborne on champions like I'll build it on Cho'Gath conditionally. Like against like a Fiora, I might build it on Cho'Gath, right, just to like make her slower. Or like, you know, I might build it on Nasus as well, because it's like, you know, Wither, I catch up to you, and then Wither ends and you're still sitting in Iceborne Gauntlet, so I can stay on top of you.
Shut down.
You know, that's because Nasus has no other moves other
Really
than
just
walk up
condemn
to him.
him? What a fucking animal.
Plus Nasus really likes him.
yeah.
That was chill.
Take
An ally has been slain.
Oh, dude, I also love being able to fit Terminus into a Warwick build, but it happens so infrequently.
Yeah.
You have to have like such a specific enemy team comp where they are guaranteed to let you auto 6 times before like
Right.
anything bad happens.
Does Terminus and Black Cleaver stack? You just like infinite armor pen?
That was a dangerous game I just played.
Yeah, it was. The almost not getting over the wall was really scary.
Yeah, you're not supposed to dash over the first one usually, because it has a bigger hit.
Yeah, they should, because Terminus doesn't do shred. Terminus gives you stacking armor pen,
Ah, I see.
and Black Cleaver shreds theirs. But that means you can't use Terminus to like assist an ally.
Right.
Terminus only ever fits into a Warwick build if I'm planning to hard carry against a team that's gonna let me have super drawn out fights.
Right. That's when you build Warwick as well.
This story
Yeah.
is not yet finished.
Because, yeah, so you get, how much is it? 24 armor and MR at full stacks, and also 10% armor, or sorry, 30% armor pen and magic pen, which is just so crazy because, like, again, Warwick's innate, or Warwick's passive is bonus magic damage, and you heal based on the amount of magic damage that you do post mitigation with it. So shredding their MR buffs your healing, and then
Yeah, just like
Same
in
with-
this weird roundabout way.
same with Warwick's Q, it's magic damage, and then the percent of post mitigation damage that it does, you heal for. And then at the same time, like, obviously you just love auto attacking for damage with the armor shred.
Right.
And getting more defensive stats like helps you different amounts. So if you just get health on Warwick, that's good, obviously, and it increases the threshold where you can start getting the healing. But if you get armor, then the value of each point of healing is increased because they have to do more pre-mitigation damage to offset your healing.
Right. Yep.
And sometimes 24 more is just totally the difference maker where you just can't die. Right? I've had games where literally, like, you know, level 18 full build Twitch, I miss my ulti on him, I'm standing right next to him, he just blasts me with his ult, but it doesn't matter, like, 55% damage reduction on E, plus I just auto you.
Right. I just heal through it.
Yup. You almost kill me, and then the fear from E pops, and by that point it's just over.
Right, but that's his own fault for not building anti-heal, if I'm being real.
It is, yeah. Or having a support for Ignite.
See, that's the thing. If I ever play like against champions like Warwick, Briar, or anything, like, I will forego a Lord Dominic's for, you know, a fucking Mortal Reminder.
Yeah, well, and if I see that I'm fed and somebody has had to build Mortal Reminder, I consider it to be on my teammates to finish the game, because
Yeah, right.
I've done my part. It's like playing Malzahar and you make them pay the tax. Like, okay, now they're 1,300 gold behind, but the rest of my team needs to fucking...
Right. It's like they need to lock in so we
Yeah.
can win this game.
Yeah.
An enemy has been slain.
What other items give ultimate haste?
This is
Hexblade sucks. Seeks conversion.
actually experimental hexblade isn't bad on like it is good, for example, on Zed.
Oh, I just meant on Warwick. I see the whole game
Oh,
through
yeah.
the lens of Warwick.
Yeah.
Because it gives you 8 seconds of attack speed, but you waste 3 of it, like, in your ulti.
Yeah, right. But you get those 3 auto attacks in your ulti off
Ally has been
faster.
slain.
That is true, I think.
Too bad they were guaranteed.
Yeah, but then you, I guess that is true, and then I guess the end is just longer.
I will follow this.
I don't know how that works exactly. Also, Fiend Hunter Bolts is a new item that gives ultimate haste.
Yes. Yeah, that item is really good.
Oh yeah, there's no chance that I can build this on Warwick though.
Oh yeah, this
What
was
season are we
popping
in?
through my mind, but the 10 CS a minute
They-
thing was mostly for
They
pro
changed
players.
the numbers.
Oh.
Now it's now they just call it season 26, I think. Even though it's not the 26th season. Yeah, I mean 10 CS a minute is like pro ADC should get this because they actually farm all the waves.
Damn.
That's what I get in my games. Because I'm playing against bronzes.
Yeah, I was gonna say you should lane against Faker.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean, I definitely could not do that at, probably even at George's level, right? There's no way in hell that I'm getting 10 CS a minute. But against the Mongols I play against, it's very doable as long as like my team isn't turbo trolling.
But alas, they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Surprised the enemy team is choosing to play this one out behind 16 to 31.
What's it called? The item Hex Optics is actually really good.
I literally don't know what that is. Oh, this is another new one. Oh wait, I heard about this. Yeah, okay. They buffed this one, right?
Yeah, fucking
Yeah, it used to be max damage at 700 range. Now it's max damage at 600 range, which I think is like a specifically targeted Caitlyn buff.
Yeah.
She's pretty useless. She's been
What's
seeing
it called?
more recently, though.
The cool thing is you can build Fiend Hunter bolts, and then Hex Optics, and then an IE on Zeri, and you basically ult, and then your next 3 auto attacks just kill everyone. Yeah, like if it was just one
bonus
shot.
attack range for 6 seconds. That's so ass. Why do they keep adding this shit to the game?
Yeah, I don't know. Like no, like I'm sure very good players are playing around that, but
Yeah. But for the rest of us, I'm just gonna get headshot 100 units further away when I think I'm out of range.
Right.
That's crazy.
Caitlyn is one of those. Caitlyn and Varus are the two champions like right now, and I don't normally call for ADC nerfs because that's my lane. But those champions are certainly overtuned and cannot be fun to play against other people. Like I don't mind playing against them as Zeri because generally speaking I'm a better player, but I can't imagine being like a fucking random like A soul or something and just getting fucking turboed. Or like a Mundo building max health and just getting one tap by Varus.
Yeah. Varus' particular damage profile is pretty disgusting.
Kind of insane. Like the thing is, I feel like Varus is kind of hard to like, surprisingly hard to nerf.
Yeah.
Because if you nerf him like too hard, he's just fucked. Right?
Yeah.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
I mean, it's also just hard to have more than like 5 80 carries be in a good spot at any given time because they all are so similar. Maybe 5 is too low, but like there's just not enough space in the meta for every ADC to be simultaneously like mid-tier.
Right. Yeah, it's just I feel like the thing with Varus, and the reason I think Varus needs to like be at least somewhat viable at all times, is because Varus is one of the few AD champions that you can actually like, you can reliably pick that into, holy shit, they just picked 3 tanks. Yeah. Right? Like, if you pick fucking, Jhin into 3 tanks, like, I want to shoot you.
Yeah.
Right. Or like, you can do it with Vayne, but like, not really. You know what I mean?
You can't actually play Vayne that well.
Well, yeah, right. And like on top of that too, it's like Vayne doesn't have the attack range to be legitimately viable unless you're just insane at Vayne. right? Like against like a 3-tank comp, because once you're that close to them, one of them is gonna get you. You know what I mean? Like, unless you're just like I said, like an absolutely insane game player. And then like you could maybe play Kai'Sa, but not really, right? Like if you don't fucking one tap them with Kai'Sa, you're just gonna die anyway. So.
Now this reminds me.
I feel like Varus lets you still play the game and be able to kill tanks, but like the trade-off is that you kind of blow against a different, like a better ADC, right? Which is like, you know, for example, Caitlyn, or I mean, really, like a Kai'Sa will kill you, a fucking, you know, a Vayne will kill you if she gets on top of you, a fucking shit, a Sivir will probably kill you if she gets on top of you. Because like you're only like you do percent health, max health damage, right?
Yeah.
So it's like, and it's just one burst of damage.
Yeah.
So if that burst of damage didn't kill me, then I'm gonna kill you as an ADC. But Mundo isn't gonna kill you before you get your ability back up, right? So.
Yeah. Dude, I came to OPGG to see if anybody is building any of these niche tech things that we were talking about on Warwick for like teammate armor shred type things. And they're not, at least not enough to register on the lists of popular items. But I came down to the comments, and they're just genuinely so beautiful how split these comments are. One says they really need to nerf E or do something about it. Seems overpowered no matter how I look at it. And then the very next comment says Jungle Warwick completely useless, trash in the current meta. And the one after that says just the epitome of disgusting. Even after they've been nerfed multiple times, they never die. The one below that says who the hell made this garbage? But then another one says to take this champion down, support always has to come and use Ignite to barely manage. Someone needs to delete him. Disgusting how he keeps ganking.
The difference between those comments, by the way, is like 2 divisions.
Yeah, no, it's like
yeah, the difference between those comments is fucking like plat 4 and plat 1.
I don't love it.
This champion's fucking disgusting. Get rid of it. Plat 4. This champion fucking blows. Who the fuck even plays this thing? Plat 1.
for real.
And the plat 4 guy is mad about it because he just got fucking railed by Warwick in his game, and that's why he's still in plat 4, because he still doesn't know how to play against Warwick.
Yep.
And the plat 1 guy is pissed because his jungler just picked Warwick and he was fucking giga useless.
Yup.
And it fucked up his promo.
Dude, I love even further down, somebody has a comment that says, how to play against Warwick. If you're not on a counter, don't fight him. That's like bullet point 1. And then bullet point 2 just says, burn bullet point 1 into your brain. And somehow that got downvoted.
That literally is the answer.
That's
though,
the
right?
exact description. It's just like...
That is exactly how you're supposed to play against Warwick.
Yeah, just wait 10 minutes.
The fuck do I do more?
That's
yeah.
funny.
I just picked Jax.
At 18 minutes, the Warwick
I want
is
to pick Jax or Nasus.
fodder.
Yeah,
As
I'd
long as
literally
you-
rather have a super minion.
Yeah, if there's 2 of you, if there's 2 champions, and you find the Warwick at 18 minutes, it's just free.
Yup.
But
if you try to 2v1 him at 5 minutes right after he gets a recall off, God help you.
Right, like you're trying to jump him right after he took his red buff.
Yeah.
It's, you know, his second red buff of the game. Like, you're fucked, buddy. Like,
Yeah, dude. Oh my God. Like, finish first, clear, going up, get kill on top laner, have exactly enough to buy Tiamat, come back to collect my red buff as it respawns, and for some reason the enemy mid lane and support decide to try to invade me. Oh my god. Free low. It's
Alright.
just no hope.
No, real dude. I just realized what time it is though, and I was supposed to go to bed like an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, I should
So-
have played this one.
I will catch you guys later.
Bye.
Thanks. Right.
Yeah, I gotta head out too, I guess. I didn't realize how late it was getting.
Bye.
See ya.
I thought they'd never ask.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Minions have spawned.
First of all, we're seeing this on clips. Just heads up that I did not have an editor when I recorded my offline video about Alex Preddy. And actually I'm glad that didn't happen because I was too angry in it and whatever. I gave my thoughts on Lemonade Stand and they came out today and I hope you check it out. I hope you check it out because I used my presentation for that. With regards to what's happening today with Jerome Powell, here's a brief primer that you need to know. Jerome Powell is almost done. RIP. It's sad to see our soldier go. If you don't remember, it's because so much damn news has happened in January. Literally, I don't know, a week ago, U.S. prosecutors investigated him as part of an attempt to get him to force him to lower interest rates, which he put out that 2-minute amazing video, kind of shutting the whole thing down, punch in the mouth. Trump kind of tacoed back down. That was the context going in. I was like, holy shit, what's going to happen? What is he going to do today? Because he's been now put under pressure by a criminal probe. Secondly, in these 2 weeks, gold has surged insanely, like almost vertical, and then actually vertical, silver. Precious metals are going crazy. The US dollar versus the Swiss franc is collapsing. Okay, we're seeing a real weakness in the dollar, which risks high inflation. As the value of your currency gets a lot weaker, the cost of things will go up. Consumer confidence has hit lows not seen since before COVID. As in, the most recent reading is lower than the depths of COVID. People are less confident now than they were in the beginning of 2020. It is a bad situation on consumer confidence. Additionally, if you plot this with the stock market, which is only owned by the top 10% or 90% of the 90% of the stock is only owned by the top 10%. You literally get a K-shaped economy. Literally. I mean, if you plot them side by side, consumer confidence is collapsing while stock market rises. You are literally getting, okay? The people that own the stocks are feeling quite good. People that don't are feeling more and more desperate. It's a tough situation for Jerome Powell today. Jerome Powell is really torn on his dual mandate. He has two men he wants to date. It's called raising interest rates and lowering interest rates, and he can't pick. Remember, if he raises interest rates, he thinks the biggest problem is inflation, which is a big problem. If he lowers them, he thinks the biggest problem is jobs, which is a big problem. U.S. long-term unemployment is at a 4-year high. People are reporting it is increasingly longer and longer to find a job, especially one that fits their degree or things they want to do. It's getting harder and harder. There's deepening concerns about the hiring market. Additionally, if you choose to lower interest rates, it is kind of seen as giving in to Trump, who again is trying to criminally pressure you into doing that. Donald Trump has been very clear.
I should say, let's get interest rates down. Nobody ever gets rich when the interest rates are high, because people can't borrow money.
Nobody gets rich if you can't borrow money. Donald J. Trump. He wants borrowing to be cheap to try and juice the economy. And so all of this cycled into what we heard about 30 minutes ago when Jerome Powell said, fuck it, bro. This is too hard. He decided to do nothing. He's not raising them. He's not lowering them. They're holding them steady. It's a wait and see. Trump, obviously, probably pissed about this. Probably going to tweet or Truth Social today how angry he is at Too Late Powell for not getting interest rates down. Now, big thing before we jump into the conference. We're going to watch it. Big thing. Who is next? There's been this big Celebrity Apprentice style hunt for the next Jerome Powell, the next Fed chair. Who is Trump going to pick? There's now 4 candidates. And the problem is none of them are exactly what Trump wants. They all have little flaws that don't make them the perfect Trump advocate. Here's the problem on Trump's side. He could literally pick Baron Trump or something to do it and know that person's going to lower interest rates. But the problem is, he has to balance the fact that he wants them to do exactly what he says, but he also wants them to be trusted. They have to have trust. The market has to trust them that they're doing the right thing, and then the right thing has to be lowering interest rates. So he has to balance this impossible goal. And he's mentioned how difficult this is for him because every one of these candidates will say the right thing to him in meetings, but he's sneakily convinced they're gonna actually do the smart thing once they're in power.
And I'll be announcing a new Fed chairman in the not too distant future. I think he'll do a very good job. They're all great. Everyone that I interviewed is great. Everyone could do, I think, a fantastic job. Problem is they change once they get the job. You know, they're saying everything I want to hear, and then they get the job. They're locked in for 6 years. They get the job, and all of a sudden, let's raise rates a little bit. I call them, sir, we'd rather not talk about this. You know, people change once they have the job.
He's talking about him like an ex-lover. It's crazy how they change. Bro, their whole job is to be credibly independent and do the smart thing, which means sometimes they'll have to raise rates. But he's like, he's like jilted about it. So anyway, the guy that was the front runner, the guy that I've been talking about, Kevin Hassett, this guy right here, the guy's been all over Fox News glazing Trump. He went from 86% chance down to 6.8 because apparently Trump thinks he's going to switch up. He's just saying the right things, but he's going to switch up once he gets in. And the current leader right now is Rick Ryder. Rick Ryder of BlackRock, baby. He's got the open collar shirt. He's got the Apple Watch. Rick Ryder of BlackRock. By the way, it's funny to see Scott Bessent is in the top 5 as his 9th job. As his 9th job in the administration, Scott Bessent is top 5. But Rick Ryder's currently leading. Rick Ryder has been on Fox News. He's from BlackRock. He does have deep knowledge of the bond market and theoretically could do this job. But for some reason, Trump thinks this guy is going to be the one to lower interest rates and do what he says. Now, it is interesting because I looked into Rick Ryder. Rick Ryder, at least based on his donations, has actually been kind of a never-Trumper. I'm surprised that he picks this guy. Also, yeah, it's just a bad look to be like, we need to get housing prices down. Let's get the guy from BlackRock. Just for his base or anyone. Nobody likes BlackRock. It's a bad look on that front. But however, Rick Ryder has donated to Jeb Bush against Trump the first time. He donated to Pete Buttigieg. He donated to Nikki Haley, which he challenged Trump in 2023. So he seems like he's like a guy that's not 100% aligned with Trump, but he maybe just wants to get interest rates down for his own financial benefit. So anyway, we'll see. That being said, that's the context you need going in. I want to hear what Jerome Powell has to say about what's going on with Trump, what's going to go on with his next successor, and what's going on with the economy. So let's watch that right now. It is basically live.
My colleagues and I remain squarely focused on achieving our dual mandate goals of maximum employment and stable prices for the benefit of the American people. While job gains have remained low, the unemployment rate has shown some signs of stabilization, and inflation remains somewhat elevated.
Got some weasel words. The job gains are low, but there's some signs of stabilization. That's not what people are feeling about.
We see the current stance of monetary policy as appropriate to promote progress toward both our maximum employment and 2% inflation goals.
I mean, translation is we're scared to death in both directions, bro. Jobs are not looking good. Inflation's not looking good. We got to wait and see.
Job gains have remained low. Total non-farm payrolls declined at an average pace of 22,000 per month over the last 3 months.
Just, I mean, on the statistics front, I guess he's all right. But just so clear, right? Job gains are essentially zero. Okay, so it's a no hire economy, and then people are getting fired. It's not massive layoffs, but like that means it's steadily trickling up. As in, there's not new good jobs, and the old ones are being shut down. Amazon today announced like 11,000 white-collar good job firings, and that's a company that's doing well. Amazon is a company that is doing well in this market. 16,000. I undercut by 5,000. There's no indication at all that there's some surge in like good job growth or any job growth. There's a good job growth. The only sector seeing job growth is healthcare. If you're trying to be a nurse, you can find a job. If you're trying to be caring for elderly people, you can find a job. Those are growing. But like that's not, we can't transition our entire, well maybe we are transitioning our entire economy to caring for elderly people, but what else? What else is growing? And I guess honestly, I think fucking economic pressure is pushing a lot of people to join fucking ICE because it's the only one offering signing bonuses, which is a great use of our government money. I'm glad we're throwing more money at that. So that I'm not kidding, like, there's like not many things that are growing.
Inflation has eased significantly from its highs in mid-2022, but remains somewhat elevated relative to our 2% longer run goal. Estimates based on the Consumer Price Index indicate that total PCE prices rose
I want to
to...
pause here again. Consumer Price Index, I don't think it's fraudulent or anything, I don't think anything's wrong with that, but it only measures basic consumer goods. And where we're seeing the real inflation, where we're seeing the real devaluing of your currency is the ability of your dollar to buy hard assets. You can't buy housing, you can't buy gold, you can't buy land, your paycheck in oil, and barrels of oil is down. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are where you're seeing the inflation and the devaluation of your currency the most. It's happening elsewhere, but that is where you're seeing it the most. So this doesn't accurately reflect the fact that people are feeling like they can't buy enough with their paycheck. Like they are feeling it's falling behind. Their real wage growth doesn't feel to be there because maybe you can buy more TVs or toys or some consumer goods, but you cannot buy healthcare, you cannot buy childcare, you can't buy college education. All these things are outpacing the increase. So that is inflation, and it's not measured in the CPI.
This normalization of our policy stance should help stabilize the labor market while allowing inflation to resume its downward trend toward 2%, once the effects of tariff increases have passed through.
It's so funny. He keeps talking about tariff increases like it was a one-time thing in April. We figured it out. But like, just we all know Trump, dude. We had a deal with Korea, and he tossed it out and threw another fucking 25%. There's new tariffs all the damn time. We just have a new tariff on Canada. There's supposed to be a deal there. There's no, plus there could be a Supreme Court ruling that could change all that. The idea that the tariff is a fixed thing that as a pass-through effect on inflation and then it's done is not reflected by his actions.
Thank you. I look forward to your questions.
Damn, what a presentation.
I wanted to ask that, you attended the Supreme Court hearing last week on the Lisa Cook case, and Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent criticized that as political. Can you say why you attended and what you would say in response to the Secretary's criticism?
Just a little context. Lisa Cook is one of the Fed governors who votes on whether to raise or lower interest rates. As part of, he leads the Federal Reserve, but they all vote. And she is also under investigation for political pressure from Trump. They tried to accuse her of mortgage fraud to try and get her out. Again, they're trying to staff there's 12 people that vote. They're trying to staff it with as many Trump supporters as possible so they can always win the vote to lower interest rates. That's the idea. Okay, I made a video about this in the past. You can check it out, including where we found out that in fact the mortgage fraud being accused had been committed by Bill Pulte, his parents, like Scott Bessent's family, like people all around that are accusing I've done the exact mortgage fraud.
I will tell you why I attended. I would say that case is perhaps the most important legal case in the Fed's 113-year history. And as I thought about it, I thought it might be hard to explain why I didn't attend. In addition, Paul Volcker went to a Supreme Court case famously in, I guess, 1985 or so. So it's precedented, and I thought it was an appropriate thing, and I did it.
Chair Powell, you've generally avoided engaging with political controversies directly, and the video statement on January 11th was a departure. What made this different, and are you concerned it could draw the institution further into political debates?
So today I'm simply going to refer you to the statement that I made on January 11. I'm not going to expand on it or repeat it. So I'm just not going to. This is really about the press conference and the economy and what we did today, and some ancillary areas, but I'm not going to be getting into that.
Can you say whether the Fed has responded to the subpoenas?
I have nothing for you on that today.
I gotta say, I do like his aura around political questions. He's like doesn't get baited. Like, this has been a few years of us watching this now, at least a year and a half, and they always try, and he's always been very simple answers. No, here's what I'll say. Statements are always clean. I respect that because they would love to make it messy, and the messier it is, the better it is for Trump, who can then find little things to pick apart. When he keeps it clean and straightforward into the facts, I think it works better.
Chair Powell, after today, you have 2 meetings left as Fed chair. You've obviously experienced a lot during your time as Fed chair, served under multiple presidents. I'm wondering what advice you have for whoever your successor might be.
Okay. Come on, pal. Give us
Honestly, I'd say a couple of things. One is, stay out of elected politics. Don't get pulled into elected politics. Don't do it. And that's another thing.
Have you made a
That's
decision
so
on whether
funny.
you would remain as a governor of the Federal Reserve? If so, would you tell us what it is? And if not, when might we anticipate a decision?
No, and I really, once again, have nothing for you on that today. That either.
Okay, I want to explain the context of this question too, so you can understand. So, Jerome Powell is going to be stepping down in May. That's the end of his term. However, he has the right and the ability to stay on as one of the 12 voting governors. And by the way, his vote carries a lot of weight. People respect him. He's been the chair for a long time. If he's in the argument and he's like, hey, I think we should raise interest rates or whatever, it could have a powerful effect. People even say he could be a shadow Fed chair, which is kind of like a badass thing that exists. He could be the shadow chair where he's not the one up here giving conferences, but his word has so much weight that he's the one dictating what. So there's a chance of that happening. Now, theoretically, I think the unwritten rule, the unspoken rule, is that he's supposed to step down and leave. But he could stay on, and he hasn't decided yet. And this is unprecedented times, and maybe he should stay on. I think maybe his voice would be a good counterbalance to what Trump is trying to do. But, in normal times, he should probably step down and leave.
Some officials have described the Fed being in a mode of bringing it down eventually over time. Are you still in that mode, or is this a place to hang out?
Yeah. Why do they ask these fucking questions? My
Hang
God,
out
he's
time,
always
bro.
going to
What do you
say,
think?
you know what, we're going to take it as it comes. We're going to be data dependent. Why are they always trying to get him to say, this is what it's going to be by the end of the year? He's not going to tell you that. He's never going to tell you that. Of course he's not going to tell you that, because they have to wait for the data to come in. The questions piss me off of these things the more I watch them. Well, I just ask some real questions.
Given the changes in the statement and all you've said so far, is it fair to describe risks to both sides of the Band-Aid as roughly balanced right now? And is the next move necessarily down?
How are you going to ask the same question as the other guy? Bro, he can't tell you the next move is necessarily down. He can't tell you that. He can't tell you what the next meeting's announcement is going to be in this meeting. Well, I feel for you, Jerome. Look at his fucking face. You gotta get out there every fucking time and answer the same question. He's vexed. He's Dark Jerome.
Global investors were hedging their dollar exposures in ways that previously they hadn't because of policy uncertainty. Do you agree with BIS?
We really don't see much at all about that whole story. There's just not a lot of data that suggests that there's much to that.
I'm sorry,
Thanks.
what? There's not a lot of data that people are hedging their dollar exposure. Look at global stocks ex-US fucking surging. Look at gold surging. Look at silver surging. Look at all current, Swiss franc currency surging. I think there's a lot of evidence that that's happening.
I wanted to ask, you've talked in the past about concerns about the U.S. fiscal trajectory, and we've seen in the Japanese bond market a lot of turmoil recently, in part due to concerns over their fiscal and long-term economic outlook.
Yeah.
So do you worry that the U.S. could at some point find itself in a similar situation to Japan, whether for fiscal or demographic reasons?
I'm surprised you answered. This is a great question. This is what's happening with Japan right now. Their borrowing costs are going fucking hockey stick up. People don't trust them. They don't think they can pay it back. That's insane. Demographics are terrible. They're doing a bunch of stimulus.
It's more of an overtime thing. The U.S. federal budget deficit is, uncontroversially on an unsustainable path.
Yeah.
The level of debt is not unsustainable. It's very much sustainable, but the path is unsustainable.
Yeah.
And the sooner we work on it, the better. But, right now we're running a very large deficit at essentially full employment. And so the fiscal picture needs to be addressed, and it's not really being addressed. So that's important. I'm not in any way connecting it to some sort of near-term market event, but ultimately it's something we'll have to deal with. And that in the end game, that's where you wind up, is in some kind of a difficult thing. But that's not where we are. It's not where Japan is either. But it's certainly not where we are right now.
It is where Japan is. He knows it. He got a backtrack with it. Yeah, it's the end game. Yeah, that's Japan is the canary in the coal mine. Japan's in the end game, and we can't get there. But he doesn't sound confident that we're going to get off this fucking fiscal path of spending massive deficits.
Republican Senator Tom Tillis, who sits on the Senate Banking Committee, said he will block any Fed nominee, including the chair, until this investigation into you is resolved. Do you support this move by the senator, and what conversations have you had with the senator?
I've got nothing for you on that.
More broadly, what would happen to American households if the Federal Reserve loses its ability to operate independent from politics?
So really, the point of independence is not to protect policymakers or anything like that. It just is that every advanced economy democracy in the world has come around to this common practice. It's just an institutional arrangement that has served the people well, and that is to have a separation between to not have direct elected official control over the setting of monetary policy. And the reason is that monetary policy can be used, through an election cycle to affect the economy in a way that will be politically worthwhile. So this isn't, I'm not talking about the U.S. context, this is every advanced economy democracy of any size. So it's a good practice. It's pretty much everywhere among countries that look at all like the United States.
She kind of, someone said it, she kind of did a good trick there. She started with an impossible question to answer, and then hit him with a follow-up that was like just enough that he answered.
The layup, yeah.
She lowered it down just into the right range. Very well done. Very bad cop, kind of bad cop. Anyway, yeah, I mean, his answer is real. The reason you keep the central bank independent is because politicians will use it to help their popularity and not necessarily do the right thing.
Everybody gets
lowering
money.
rates help their popularity, so they'll always want to do that. That's why they have to be independent.
Than the kind of strong growth outlook, your strengthening growth outlook you're now seeing. How much of that is the fiscal stimulus we're seeing from the beautiful bill, the tax cuts, and all of that?
Well, essentially, the economy has once again surprised us with its strength, not for the first time. Consumer spending, although it's uneven across income categories, but consumer spending.
That is such a polite way to put it. Listen, I don't blame him for these problems. Jerome Powell didn't fucking create these problems. Saying it's uneven across income categories is such a funny way to say it's all rich people. It's rich people and people on debt. That is what is spending. Well, consumer spending is up. Just because his data is the data he's reading is like not from January right now. It's from like December. It's like last quarter. And, holiday season, people did spend like fucking crazy. Actually, it was kind of flat. But they spent enough to keep things going. And it was through top end of decay and debt.
The economy overall, growth is on a solid footing. It looks like, and it's not just those things. It's just the consumer is filling out surveys that sound really negative, and then spending. So there's been a disconnect
on debt. They are screaming that they can't keep up with the cost of their lifestyle, and then in order to do that, they are borrowing. Okay, and those two things fully explain what you're talking about. It's like some magical, we don't get it. They're saying they're really, really, really mad about the economy, but they're still spending money. Yeah, they have to spend money.
The conversation around the table with your colleagues about how wealthier consumers seem to be driving so much of the economy.
Good question.
And why so many families still...
What's her name? This is a banger question. First banger question of the day. Christine Romans of NBC News. Interesting.
Driving so much of the economy, and why so many families still feel like they just can't make ends meet after 5 years of rising prices. What is that discussion like?
So a couple things. One, there's something to it in that we know that higher income households that tend to own real estate and tend to own stocks, securities.
They do.
And those assets have been going up in value, and increases in wealth do support spending over time. So, and that's clearly a part of the story.
Yeah.
We also know that for some time now, for a year or more, we've been hearing from retailers, for example, that serve lower income customers, whether it be food or the big box stores, they're saying the same thing, which is our consumers are looking to economize. They're trading down from brands, and they're buying less, and it's changing their buying habits and that kind of thing. So we're seeing that, and that is a reality of what we're seeing. They're still consuming, but
Just start tossing your hands
they're
up.
still alive.
I don't know. I mean, when people are still buying shit. Yeah, I don't know. I'm seeing all this data that says rich people are the ones with all the money. They're buying everything. And regular people are trading down from fucking McDonald's to bologna sandwiches. And, yeah, I don't know. But they're still buying bologna.
Thank you, Chair Panel. Jennifer Schonberger with Yahoo Finance. Was there...
Dude, Jennifer Schonberger. So she had a question in one of our previous reacts that was fire, and we gave her question of the day or whatever. And then someone sent me that she also is a musical artist. She does like financial news, and then also she has like an album. Jennifer Schonberger has an album and then also does part-time financial journalism for Yahoo. It's like she's a Renaissance woman. Let's play her track. Dude, look how crazy this is. Let's listen to Saturday Night. Now imagine that and then listen to this question.
As to what the Atlanta Fed is predicting at a time when you had a government shutdown and we thought that was going to shave off some growth.
Dude, how crazy is that? Wait, I gotta listen to your question. I was memeing. That sounds like a good question. What was the question?
The government shutdown and we thought that was going to shave off some growth. You've also got the fiscal tailwinds. You've talked about big tax refunds coming, potential tariff dividend. How could you cut rates and not spur inflation in that environment?
Good question. Good question.
We didn't cut rates today. But you know, it depends on how fast potential output is growing, right? I'm just asking in principle. I'm not saying this is what's happening, but there's growth.
It is a funny response. It's like her question was written assuming they would cut rates today.
How do you explain the divide right now between strong economic growth and the job market? Is it productivity that's filling the gap? And is productivity being driven by AI at this point?
So I would say we do see signs of certainly of the unemployment rate stabilizing. So it may be we're seeing the beginning of the resolution of those two things. Also, as you probably know, the lore is that when GDP and the labor market get into an argument, in the end, the labor market data is more reliable. GDP data is just very hard to collect and understand.
Damn, here with the lore. And he also with some fucking true facts from the lore, which is that if the GDP, which looks like things are all good, and the labor market, which is like, whoa, this is kind of weak, get into an argument, the labor market generally wins because it's more honest, it's more accurate. GDP data is very, I'm not patriarching here, but I think I have a video where I crashed out at a Reddit post like 2 years ago, and I went through all of the GDP numbers from 2007 and what they originally were and what they got revised to. Because it looked like we were in a fucking boom time. It turned out to be the Great Recession. Like, if you go through the numbers in 08, 09, it's like the GDP prints at 4%. Oh, revised down to 2. Oh, revised down to -1. Oh, revised down to -3. It's like, bro, like, this has already happened multiple times. So the idea that you can go, oh, GDP's good, that's it, is insane. It's an insane thing to say. And so I'm glad that Powell said this, because it's true. Like, you trust labor market more. People's real experience about whether or not they're finding jobs is a better indicator of whether the economy's healthy than the GDP number.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Damn, that was a longer one than usual, but he's going to be gone so soon. Every minute we get with Jerome on this collective mandate that we're all along with him. My dream one day to interview Jerome Powell on Lemonade Stand, and it's me, Doug, Aiden, and Jerome Powell at a restaurant, and we're in 2 tables, and it's a literal dual mandate. That's my dream. Very interesting FOMC meeting. They did hold rates steady, which was, that's a choice. Definitely interesting that he held steady. I know Trump's pissed. The biggest thing I'm happy about is that Trump's pissed about it. Just, I know Trump's cooking up a Truth Social today about how fucking mad he's at Jerome Powell for not cutting. Again, the midterms are tick-tock this fucking year. They're coming up. And it takes time, even if you cut rates, for that to trickle out into the economy, to juice it in the short term. And Trump would very much like to cut rates to the bone. He would like it to be 1% right now. It's more like 3.75. He would like to cut it to the bone so that he could try to juice it by the time midterms roll around. So every month or every 2 months we don't have this meeting and we don't cut it down is less time he has to do that. Even if he gets the fucking perfect puppet in May, they can't do they can't do a double jumbo rate cut. They're going to cut maximum half a point each time. So I think it'll be too late. I guess never say never. It would not surprise me if literally Trump in a mustache is the Federal Reserve guy. He comes in and cuts fucking 3%. You know, I would not like that. Nothing can surprise me anymore. Nothing surprises me anymore. That would be something.
Did that. Can't miss this one. Why would she go for the third?
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
Actually, it's dead.
Killing spree. An ally has been slain.
Good thing you was like on top. Oh, it's been 3 minutes though. Oh fuck. Maybe trolling.
Last line of rotation. First line of defense.
base. That's so.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Yay.
Next fool to ask about my face gets a mouthful of lamp.
Inhibitor has respawned.
Oh yeah, you're so
Back in my day, we didn't need fancy weapons. Still don't.
Shut down.
My flame's been burning a good while. Still haven't found someone worthy to carry the torch.
I just want to go to sleep now. It's only Wednesday, bro. It's Thursday now. Such a good for that, man. I thought I could go. Superman be hit, bro?
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Their metal against my fire.
Y'all want okay.
Learned every weapon, bested every other. Gotta go. The eternal light needs more. Acacia fell, but the rest of the world won't follow. On my watch.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain. Your team has destroyed an inhibitor. Aced. Your team has destroyed an